offline. I think we're streaming. No, we are. We are live. We are live. So we're gonna start today in a 3D art environment. We're gonna do a VR. So if you guys never done any VR system or anything like that, this is a new way of creating creatures. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do something like that. But it's pretty good. So you can record your art too. So today we're gonna do a scope. And the scope we're gonna do a. We're gonna add a clay figure, and then we could trim it down. So we can start big if you want. So you can make a big ball just like that. You could grab. Oh, I could go reverse. Go reverse. I could grab it and then scope it. Start scoping it. See what we could come out of it. Try to make something. I don't know where I'm going with this, but wait a minute. Yeah, like none of that. Let's see if we can give it a ball. Okay. Flatten, cut, inflate, move. Let's do a move. Kind of. Try to scope some face or something. Oh shit. It's very sensitive. Do something like this. Don't like it. So, let's see if I can get this right. There we go. Put it down. Bring it. Kind of. All right. How you guys doing? What's up, gangster? Oh yeah, we're using the 3D tools to make some figures right now. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna go clay, more clay. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. All right. If I can do this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, Sid. Let's see. Tell me you recognize it, right? I'm gonna try to figure. I'm gonna try to make a character right now. You'll recognize it as soon as I'm done with it. So it's like surgery. It's pretty cool. This program is free. You create all sorts of things with 3D. I'm using VR today. I was playing games, but it got boring on VR. I'm just going to show you some sculpting tools. I like doing surgery, man. This is the first time using this program. I never used it. Never used it. But I'm practicing. That's what I'm really doing. Might as well practice with a stream and watch you guys do. Big. That's good. Now, you guys recognize him? Kind of? I'm going to show you right now. You tell me recognize him, right? don't start guessing yet. Alright, I say we just start painting them now. Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright. This is the paint. Paint, and we're gonna paint this. Red. A little bit more brighter. First time messing around with this program, just to test it out. I'm just messing around with it today. We're not gonna really do anything fancy. Just gonna mess around, see what I can do. Like I said, I'm gonna have more art stuff coming up. And just messing around with it, so you guys can get the hang of it. VR, what you can do is pretty good stuff you can do with it. Now, let's get the colors going. Look for something smoother. How about that? See? Yeah, we'll do that. Oops. Oops. Oh, go back, go back. It's just doesn't look right, but you'll see what I'm talking about when I finish it. Let me see your comments. Uh, it's pretty cool. I like this program. Some crazy stuff. We're gonna play Apex in a bit. Right now, I'm just messing around this 3D program. All right. I think we. All right. Now I'll pick another color. We're gonna choose kind of like a darker one. That one. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Oh yeah, do this. Gotta change the font too. Spray brush. No. Brush. Oh. Change it. Okay. Nope. Huh. Somehow it's not working. There we go. Still doing like a spray. Maybe size. Oh well. Nope. Oh, come on. kind of looks like them. You can stretch them out, make them bigger. You can fix them up. You can make them really large, right? Look at that. First time using the program. I'm going to be messing around with it. We're going to be creating better objects. I just wanted to run it down and show you guys the VR program. Just did this in a couple seconds. I learned it. I saw the tutorial, real simple. You could come back and create more objects. You could make other stuff too, like this, the clay. You can make this a set of boobs. And I'm gonna match the girl. We could go and take shapes. Just how simple it is to use. You can create objects, make them smaller. You could even go back and rewind on this thing, and then you can bring it forward. You can bring it back. Next thing you know, tools. These tools are pretty cool. Let me show you one, right? So you got this tool here, right? And the tool, you could move. You can move the object. You can make it shape anything you want, any kind of sort of shape that you want. You could swerve it if you want. You know, it's just gone, disappear. So let's get a big ball in your shape. Swerve it. You could trim it down. So you could smoothen it. Can more density, higher density, more. You could add more to smooth the whole object itself. This is how you make other stuff you can do. I'm not sure about this one. Oh, initialize more. You can actually list. You could work within. You can move the object back if you want, and you could shrink it down. No, I could grab it with this finger here that you guys see. That one. That's how you grab the two of them together. You can stretch it out. All right. So tools. Another great tools. Cut tools. They give you a cut. And you're gonna see some objects working on the background. You could, when you cut it, nothing really happens, but unless you, and there it goes. Starts moving. Starts saying that it's cutting it. There's your cut right there. So you could cut certain objects. Initialize. Let me see. Inflate. I'm not quite sure about this one. Can inflate. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So the cut I did, it's smoothing out. I guess it's air. So when you cut, you can start smoothing it out. That's pretty cool. I like that. Other tools, move. You can move that one. You can move the whole face. Bring it back out to you. But if you want, just rewind it. Other tools, that's pretty much it. New layer, you can start a new layer. You can mirror this. That means you can mirror this one into two objects. Or you can mirror your clay figure on the other side, opposite end. Or you can bring them in closer. So if you're creating two legs, a dinosaur or something, you can do all sorts of things. Grid, you can see the grid. From here to here. It follows the grid. We're gonna go rewind, get rid of this. Now, angle. Say you want a certain angle to move. You can do that. Let's rewind it. Other things. This is the only thing that I have here. Nothing fancy. It even give you a tutorial where you stand. So you put the object in there. On the other hand, is we got colors. Change the colors that you want if you want to paint it. Here's one more settings right here. So if you don't like to work with that shape, you can always put. This is the only thing. It's a little flimsy. See how I just click on? I even click on it. There we go. So you could do squares instead of doing lines. We could then change the density even smaller.
Mamma mia.
Oh man, thank you, man. So this program is pretty neat if you want to do a 3D environment, and it's free. Just by letting you know, it's free. It's one of those things that I like to work with. Free stuff. Free is the magic word. The only problem is you need to have a VR system. Continuous, single, thickness, scale. We could scale, and in scale, it tells you, it gives you a little demo. If you guys just put your mouse in there, and none, it just erases it. Strokes, you can change the strokes. Line to line, you can connect lines from line to line if you want to straighten out some. This is actually a pretty good one. So if you ever do another clay figure, let me see, clay or clay to this. Let's get rid of the grip. Let's get rid of the grips. New layer. Let's go new. Actually, and also here, if you click on this one, actually not this one, but if you click on the menu on this side right here, see there it says menu? Click on menu. You could capture, take a picture of it. You could record your whole thing. You could do a studio share. You could have multiple people working on the same thing. Right now, we could save, upload it. We could even save it and send it to your Facebook page. And if you guys see add mesh as clay, we're going to say new. We're going to escape here. And we're going to go ahead and do another clay figure. We're going to bring in the menu first. We're going to change it to this sculpturing tool. And if you guys can see, we do have the grips. I don't like them, so we're going to change them. Get rid of the grips. Get rid of the angles. So right now we have a scale world. And we want to do is clay. And see how I have that little shape? I can make it as big as I want, the shape. So we're going to go ahead and create this, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. That's how you got to do. Fill in the blanks. Capture. You can make it as you want. Then we're going to smooth it out. Where's this one? You can smooth it out. So you can fill in the gaps. Like this thing. It takes a while, but you can smooth it out. See? You can tell by the shadow how you can smooth things out. Very simple. Now, I want to be able to pull this. You can't pull this by hitting mirror move. So I could shrink it down what I want to move. So I'm going to grab this whole thing and move it and make a big nose. Actually, keep going. Oh, actually, go back. And that's how you do things. You smooth things out like that. So you guys see how easy it is. And this program is free. If you guys want to know how to get it, you do need Oculus. You do need a Rib. It's only for Oculus actually. So it's made by It's made by Facebook, directly from Facebook. I got to see them on the actual floor where they were working on it, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, and this is my first time. Oh, it's back. I didn't like that. So see how you actually see the rings on the outside? So you can pull them out, keep going, and you can create your creature, or whatever it is that you want to make. It's not perfect, but looks like a. And also, I forgot to tell you this. You can bring it down. So it's not just pulling in, but you can actually pull in. You can actually pull out too. So I'm see if I could get it here. Yeah. See how I make a mouth? That looks like a character right there. And we can come in and paint it if you want. Well, it kind of looks like what does that look like? Like a. I'm not sure how it looks like. So I'm gonna see if I could bring it in the inside. Bring the nose inside a little bit. Nope. Kind of looks like a freaking human. And so, paint. I'm going to put the paint colors. I'm going to try to see if we could get pink. Human tone, like a tone color. kind of more like a yellow kind of thing, to be honest with you. So let me change the colors here. It's kind of like here. And then we could just come in and spray paint. We're going to make it bigger. And we could paint the whole thing. Not this color. Not that color. I'm going to say maybe... I don't see this. Skin should be probably somewhere around there. Hard to figure out the color of skin. But that's not it either. It's kind of like a pinkish color. Somewhere on there. Yeah, there we go. You can paint the whole figure out easily. Spray the whole thing. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool too, man. You could bring in 3D objects that somebody made and paint them yourself here too. So, like I said, it's one of those objects that you can make now. We're gonna see if we can put something, some distinguished figures here. So we're gonna go ahead and clay, and we're gonna do smaller clay, and make some eyes. Didn't come out the greatest, but you can always come back and clean them up. It's not bad, you know. Make some ears too if you want. You could trim this down even smaller and create it smaller. So if you want, and it's good if you create like a mirror reflection too. Not the greatest ear. Like I said, it's first time using it. Really simple to use. 3D objects. You could create them bigger if you want. Create the whole environment. Make it as large as you want. Or you could tiny it, tiny little bit by making it really tiny small. And here it is right here with the tip of my finger right there. So this program is an intro. We're gonna start creating stuff right now, but today is just an intro to the actual application, how simple it is. And like I said, you can always come back. You can always hit the menu button, which is right here. Menu button, new, and you can start all over. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, hit me up. We're gonna start doing these 3D models. We're gonna do a lot of anime too, and we're gonna do a lot of sketching too. But today was just an intro to the actual application. If you have any questions or any comment, hit me up. You can also find me on YouTube. That's where all my content is at YouTube. I have a lot of 3D VR, a lot of applications, and hardware too that you're going to find interesting. If you have any questions or any problems, hit me up. I do go to conventions, and I do give out free games. So hit me up on the live stream, and I'll talk to you next time.